Ooh. Here we are live with some more Pokemon Scarlet. Last time we spent a majority of the day going around and catching some of the miscellaneous legendaries. Blueberry legendaries that we need. I think we got like 6 of them maybe? 5 or 6, 7? I don't know. We got, the Swords of Justice, so that's 3. Kyurem, Zekrom, Rayquaza, Latias. Okay, 7 actually, I believe. So we still have 5 to go. But before we get to that, I want to do some Pokemon nicknaming, because we have quite a few things that need to sort of be figured out. So I want to nickname them, and then transfer the ones that we do not need to Violet. And then the other thing I wanted to do was, because I'm pretty sure tomorrow the Tyranitar 7-star Terra Raids reboot, or come back online for a few days. And I believe they're coming with Blissey Raids, so I figure we should probably change our Pokemon's Terra types now, because, you know, otherwise we might cap out, and plus it's something I've been meaning to do for a while. Quickly though, let me see if there's any outbreaks that really blow me away. There's Hoppip, Weasel, Flittle, Dunsparce, Grumpig, Fungus, Yungoos. Okay, nothing too absurd. Some mildly intriguing ones, but nothing that screams I gotta do it now. Horsey, Drumbeak, Dugong, okay, yeah. I think we're fine to not bother with that. Let's start with some of the lower stakes nicknames before we get to the blueberry trades where I have to make some pretty tough decisions, as well as some of the shinies and even some of these. I think we're gonna start. It is mainly, there's not a lot that we need. We need Girafarig. We need, I think, just one of the Whoopers. We need Vivian, and we need Duraludon, which will become Archaludon. Let me take a look at the Wooper Quagsire situation. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to use both, even though both have pretty rare, cool titles. Because we've kind of committed to the Quagsire, because we've used it as a Dampmon to catch Minior. So yeah, it's level 90, and I don't know, I feel sort of an attachment to it. I am okay with switching out you, though. So we had Capybara. I don't think we have anything that we'll go with that, so I think we're gonna see. So I think when we did this, we were doing it in an event, and I think the absent-minded mark was the event thing plus the Spacey. This definitely fits Wooper. I think we'll go with this one, and then this one we'll probably still give a nickname to, and then just transfer it over to Scarlet, and I'll see what I want to do with it. There. What do I want to name Wooper the Rowdy? Now Wooper the Spacey. Don't do Kevin. It's a female, I can't, legally. AC, and Whoopsies. Whoopsies the Wooper. Whoopsies the Spacey. Okay, let's quickly go move Manchester. Alright, Manchester. I'll still go to Violet, though. I'm keeping ya. Just not on the main file for space. I guess for the moment I can... I want to put the extra ones. I guess I could just kind of figure it out later. And then this is the Rowdy one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna... I probably will keep this as a Wooper, knowing me. We got the Rowdy. I don't know if that's gonna influence our name, or if I just want to kind of come up with a silly little Wooper name. Okay, this is a dumb name, but we're going with it because it's what came to mind. We're gonna name it Mega Punch. Obviously, it doesn't have arms. That's the joke. So it's Mega Punch the Rowdy. And then we got Manchester. Maybe we could evolve one of these into a Quagsire to transfer over, since we don't have a Quagsire. I don't believe in that game. I guess it would be Manchester because Mega Punch. Yeah, let's do. Manchester's such a little itty bitty name for me, though. I don't know why. Maybe I just keep it as Wooper. We can do Manchester. It's okay. I was debating. It's not a super high level to evolve, I don't believe. I don't know what exactly. Cool. What? Manchester is evolving! Nailed the sound. Okay, that's Manchester. Oop, wrong button. Nice and cheap on that evolution. We might as well do Duraludon, because I'm pretty sure I like the name Opalucid, which is something I was considering for Drayton's Duraludon, but it didn't quite work as like Drayton's Opalucid. It just didn't really make sense. So I'm gonna actually name it Opalucid and then evolve it into an Archaludon. Opalucid, that should be correct. I guess if I typo it, I can always change the name. Worst case, if I realized when I had it in Violet, I'd just have to transfer it back, but the OT would still allow me to change its nickname. We need the, what, metal alloy or whatever it's called? That was exactly the metal alloy. Cool. What? Opalucid is evolving. I tried. But yeah, now I have an Archaludon for the living dex. Besides the one on our team. May as well give it Electroshock. Shot? Not shock. How could I be so silly? Cool. This should just have an empty spot for it, I believe. Correct. I think that's probably the only thing we have to evolve. Let's see about Girafarig next. Not sure where in the dex that is, so give me a sec to kind of locate it. I can see, I'll take a look at both Girafarig and Farigiraf and see which one I'd rather it be. Do either of these? Okay, you have a sociable, Mark. And you're sociable. Butt brain. I mean, it's not wrong, is it? Okay, I'm gonna move this over and we will move you because this is, we got this from an event. Scholar the intellect. Scholar the Scholar. I guess we may as well just name it Scholar the Scholar, given we got Sociable the Sociable. And it kind of fits too. B-H-O-L-A-R. Just want to triple spell that wrong. O-L. That'd be a very unscholarly move to misspell the word. Scholar the Scholar and Sociable the Sociable. Okay, we then have Vivian. Who will just go here. I don't know if we got Scoop. We got Spoopa. What do I want to name you? We got Rowdy again. Scoop and Spoopa. We got Shoopta. We got Scoop, Spoopa, and Shoopta. Why not? Okay. That should account for all of those. Let me kind of check stuff off this list as we go. Refrig, Whooper, Whooper. Cool. Okay. Next we have these four. I kind of want to find some sort of scheme or naming scheme to go between Masquerada, Skeleturge, and Quaquaval. We did do that with the guys I got from Pokemon Home. When you connect to it from Scarlet for the first time, you're able to get them as a gift. Which we had the Magician, the Vocalist, and the Dancer, which will all get moved. So they'll always get to stay together in Violet. Maybe I'll have to find an opportunity to use them for something in that game, just because they're good mons. They got their hidden abilities. I don't know how I want to name these three. Tyranitar can kind of be off on its own. Yeah, it's sort of a trickier one here. I'm not sure. Oof. I'm like, are there any, like, trios? Famous trios or something I could think of? It's something I haven't done, because I know I've done, like Zelda, you know, what is it, like, Linearu, something, the three from Ocarina of Time. you know, I want it to have some connection. Oh, I just realized Mascot is a female too. That's kind of interesting. A little bit rarer. Funny. Okay, famous trios. Let's just see what comes up. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere, but it's worth a shot. Three Stooges, Musketeers, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Cool, great. Three Little Pigs. Three Tenors. Okay, cool. Three Amigos. Powerpuff Girls. Potter Group. DuckTales. Three Blind Mice. Three Bears. Three Caballeros. I probably said that horribly wrong. Three Faces of what? Okay. Three Little Kittens. Three Wise Blind, or the Three Wise Men. Yeah, I don't think I'm naming them after biblical figures. 3 Degrees, 3 Investigators, 3 Musketeers, 3 Ravens. I don't know what any of these are. No, the three Little Wolves and the Big Bad Pig? I thought it was the other way, or whatever. Anyway. Different Three Musketeers. Bee Gees. The Good and the Bad and the Ugly. Characters. Wreck, Fiona, and Donkey. Mario, Luigi, and Toad. Okay, we're not getting very far with this, are we, huh? Oh, the plastics from Mean Girls, yeah, the Star Wars guys, Luke, Leia, Han, Charlie's Angels. Yeah, a lot of these I just don't have any connection to. I mean, Star Wars I do, but like, it's kind of boring. I mean, the genders work out, but Ash, Misty, and Brock. Nah. Is there like video game trios I can come up with? I don't know. I'm just trying to see if there's a fun reference I can come up with. A lot less comes up here. And none of these. I'm seeing things, but none of them I connect with. I could do Kingdom Hearts or Grand Theft Auto 5, but like, no. I'm not doing Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. 40 famous trios you need to know. You go to the Watch Mojo top 10 video game trios. Uncharted, Mega Man, Witcher 3, like Hooper, Kingdom Hearts, the Pokémon starters from Gen 1, like Devil May Cry, God of War. God of War one's kind of interesting. If Kratos, Atreus? I'm blanking on his name exactly, and Mimir, but genders don't really work out there. Not that it's that big of a deal. Okay, I think we're gonna be giving up on this. Not doing the SpongeBob tree. Jonas Brothers. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that. Zelda Ganon, no. Yeah, a lot of these just kind of. There's bands and stuff, but I just don't have a connection to any of them. The Three Witches from the Macbeth Shakespeare play. Okay, let's give up on that for now. What else could I do? I mean, they don't have to be related. It's just kind of fun to sort of tie them together. We can also switch over to T-Tar. Mm-hmm. Actually, you know, here, we'll stare at these guys a little bit. Uh-huh. I don't know why I want to call you Baconator. That feels kind of funny for Tyranitar. Hang on. I'm just spelling this right. You just kind of feel like a Baconator. And then yeah, okay. I can always change it if I don't like the name Baconator. Unfortunately, yeah, this requires us to change out the other level 100 Tyranitar we had that we used for the Scaly Dirge Terror raids, but you know, it's nice to have a level 100 guy as an option in Violet, so I can't complain too much. Or I could keep them both, technically, but don't really need to. I mean, I could stick to the food theme. I could do, like, I don't know, like milkshake and French fry. I don't know what else the last one would be. Actually, wait, what did I name? Sorry, real quick. What did I name? I did like the Tyranitar name we had, and I'm wondering if I should actually do something with that. I gotta find him, though. It was Big Hank. Okay, I kind of want to name him Bigger Hank. Actually, now that I think about it. Because that's just funny. Bigger Hank. I mean, he's getting replaced for a reason. I mean, I could do like you feel milkshake vibe, you feel more French fry vibe, but then I don't know what to do with you because you don't feel burgery. I mean, is there anything else? Some sort of veggie burger? I could name it. I was gonna say I could name it Impossible. Like an Impossible Burger, but I don't like that idea. We could do what, like Impossible, Improbable. Let me see. What's another like synonym? I kind of like that idea. If we can find something else. Inconceivable? Okay, who would be what? Impossible, improbable. Is there anything else that, like, really fits that way? There's impassable, impractical. Practical's not bad. I mean, I can also real quick actually. Words start with IMP. Anything else in here that kind of just fits the theme? Possible, improbable, imposter. No. Oh wait, then I can, yeah, I can look up able. Has to be what, 12 or less? Penetrable. Perishable. Impardonable. I'm not doing impregnable. Impermeable? Importable. Posable, imputable, I think that's about it. Palpable. Impalpable is not the worst. Impossible, improbable, impalpable. Yeah, let's go with it. Fuck it. Which should be which? I do impossible for you. Maybe we do impalpable for you because you're fire. And you're improbable? Sure. Let's go with it. Oop. Possible. Wait. Is that okay, wait. It is an I, I'm not going, yeah. Cool. Possible. I guess it's not able, it's ibble, but whatever. It's close enough. It still like rhymes. Impal. Let me try don't spell this wrong. Helpable. I think it's a cool name. Naming scheme. Improb. Whoop. Spelled that wrong. At least I caught it. That was just a typo more than anything. Improbable. Cool. I can triple, quadruple check I'm not spelling that wrong. Yeah, okay, cool. Got impossible, we got palpable, and we got improbable. Possible, impalpable, improbable. Well, then do I want... You know, let's go back to Baconator on you. Sorry, I know I keep bouncing back and forth here. Let's give him his own identity. Bacon. Okay, hang on, I gotta look it up again. Is it... It's OR, right? Yeah. Baconate or... Cool. Let's switch you out with Big Hank. Wherever the Hankster is hiding. Yeah. Yep, we got them. Then we got the Magician, the Vocalist, the Dancer, and Big Hank. Okay, that's all those. Okay, next we have these three shinies. And then we go from there. So we got the Vespiquen, we got the Choodle, and we've got the... Oh yeah, technically we have all these guys down on this bottom row as well. That should probably be done and then moved over to here. Let's see. Do I want to name these guys? I don't want to name you Decimator. What? Let me make sure I'm... Okay. I was... One who decimates. Yeah, I was getting like cables or something weird. Air noise is funny. I don't know, Decimator is so dramatic for it. Decimate... Oop. Terminator. Okay. I kind of wanted to. I wanted to name it like Goblin, like Green Goblin. But then I was like, I could name it Gobbly. Maybe I'll just name it Goblin. Fuck it, let's go Goblin. Gobbly? Goblin? I'm debating. I think we'll try Goblin. I don't know, I feel like there's something goofier. I feel like Goblin comes across too intense for the little guy. Hello, welcome. Currently I'm just nicknaming a few Pokemon. Or we just completely 180 and go with a much funnier name. Such as Mucho Muncho. Better, that's much better. Okay, Shiny Vespiquen. Oop, not quite there. What do we want to name you then? Just out of curiosity, I know we have the Shiny Combee as well. What do we name you? V-Keeper? Okay, yeah, I could have done better on that. Oh yeah, it was supposed to be a Vespiquen. Yeah, that was okay. Well, it didn't need to evolve because I found one. I don't have the online service, unfortunately, so I'm unable to. Sorry. Let's see. What shall I name you? I don't know, it's such an interesting color. Then my brain just goes to orange. Like, I could do better than that. As is like, well, I could do like Peach. Peach is kind of a cute name. Mango. I got to smoothie from all the fruits. I mean, I'm sure I've named something Peach before, but it's kind of cute. I don't know, I like it. Okay. We're gonna ignore the Blitzel for the time being. We got these extra guys. Is there anything I wanted to... See, I think I'm just gonna hang on to them. Initially, I was debating if I wanted to bring them over to, like, home and keep them there, but I think I'll keep them in here, to be honest. I just figured I could take a quick peek at some of the nicknames I had going on. If I wanted to, like, continue that. They wouldn't look like there was anything for Smoliv. Charcadet, there's like, I think it's like gemstones. What do I do for you? Gold Sniffer and Golden Nose. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, I haven't decided about, I guess Nosepass I could give to my girlfriend as well. With some of the other shinies, but for now I might hang on to it. And then Finizen Palafin. Lapland Zuzu, I mean, I could, but it's not that important. Rocket, Space, Galaxy. Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting. I'm actually, give me 1 second to step away here. I'll be right back. I'm back. I think the only thing that I'm super interested in keeping the naming scheme would probably just be Charcadet. I mean, these guys are kind of independent of the other ones. So I'm not sure what exactly I want to do. Yeah, I mean, I could keep it as a 4-letter name. You know what? Okay, this one just came to me. I'll name you Missile. I know it's not exactly the same theme because it's more about space travel. But Missile and Rocket are kind of cute. That's how you spell that, right? I like how I doubt every... Mismal? What did I just write? Missimal? Anyway, Missile. Cool. Anyway. Let's just look up gems again. Let's see if anything calls out to me. Just naming wise. Pull up a bigger image of that. I think we did things that ended in "ite." Tanzanite, Rhodolite, Azurite. Very fucking low quality image. How close are these color related? I don't actually know. I mean, Azurite's blue. I don't know if I don't know how. Okay, Rhodolite's sort of like an orangey. Okay, it's very rose pink to red. I mean, it looks orange from just this photo, but okay. So it's in the ballpark, and then Tanzanite is blue. Okay, yeah. So we kind of kept it in the general ballpark at least. Doesn't have to be like perfect color match, but you know, I don't want to do something entirely off. There's Rhodolite I'm seeing. Let's see. I'm going back one sec just to. I just don't want to do any dupes. Some of these I don't like the name of because there's Amazonite and Sodalite. Like, what's calling out to me the most? I think Rhodolite's the best. I mean, it looks more of like a pinky. I can look it up real quick. Wait, am I being stupid? I already looked this up. We already have this. I'm being so stupid, don't I? Yeah, okay. I'm beyond stupid. Okay. Essonite, maybe? That we don't have. I'm just kind of vaguely looking. Yeah, looks like it comes in like reddish, orangish stuff. Fuck it, let's go with that. Essonite. Cool. Who would have thought taking Or nicknaming a bunch of Pokemon would take so long. This is what happens when you don't nickname Pokemon when you catch them. Let's just kind of move those two there. Then we have these guys. You know what? I guess just we got Oppo, Oppo. So the other two, I don't think we're getting a nose pass that fits the scheming, because that was like James Bond films, I think. And I think we were just entirely out. Because it just so happened that because it was Golden Nose and Goldfinger. Like, the fact that there were two of those is funny. I could just name it a different, entirely different one. I mean, there's Thunderball, which kind of fits. But I could also just name it Dr. No. Okay, Thunderball. Thunderball's like an actual name for it. But having a nose pass named Dr. No is just kind of funny. Okay, I'm gonna go Thunderball. I just like the sound of it. Even though it's not an electric type. I mean, actually, well, we did change it to Dr. Nose. Not gold, but damn it, it fits the theme. Because, yeah, we did change the titles a little bit. The Gold Sniffer and, Golden Nose, right? Or something like that. Yeah. We have Dr. Nose. Okay, these two don't really need to be thematic at all. So I have no clue what I want to name these guys. Maybe. What do we name them? I'm curious. It'd be so funny if I just happened to name one of them something like that. We got Smeepy, and we got... Wait. They're both female. I don't know why I just suddenly got the name Todd Olive. It feels weird to name the female one Todd, though. This is the lamest fucking excuse for anything. Like Madame Olive. I don't know if I care for that. Oh, I was on Smeepy. Ah, yes, Werbo. That's so bad. We're going with it, though. Okay, yeah, we got Hessenite, Missile, Peach, Mucho Muncho, Decimator, Oppo, Dr. Nose, Werbo, and Smeepy. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of sorting here. But we'll make it work. Okay. Oop. Just do that. Popo Lapa Zuzu. Okay. Let's see. How do we want to handle pick a pack? For the moment, let's move you there. Trying to keep these guys together. What else do we need to add to the two small? So we need a row with 5. We're just gonna make this work to the best of our ability. Maybe Werebo Ibidi Dinky Botanical. And these two I think get moved. This is a little bit chaotic. I did kind of have these grouped together a little bit because of the event stuff, but I think that's just going out the window. Let's move you two. Oh yeah, we need a single one. Yeah, to be honest, there's not really much sorting going on here, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, and then I just wanted Ombi in the spot with Vespiquen. And then these two are random. Okay. Anything I could do to sort of tidy this up a little? Probably not, if I'm being real. I mean, like, I do that, it just kind of goes a little better with it. Maybe I'll flip these two. This is just sort of arbitrary. I mean, I could flip this a little bit. Then the birds are kind of on a line. Move these 3. Probably in exchange for you guys. I mean, these are kind of a little more misc. I can kind of just try to keep some of the Evo lines together to the best of my ability. I mean, it's probably the best it's gonna be. Okay, that works for now. Yeah, we have a couple shinies. We got, what, 30, 60, 90, 102? I mean, a lot of these are from event stuff. Like, okay, let's just say we take out all the event-related ones. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, actually, because Axu, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, these, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, like 44, give or take, probably like 2. I wasn't counting very carefully there, but like, that's still quite a few for not like intentionally shiny hunting them. Oh yeah, and Blitzel, I guess, technically. Okay, we're on to just finally the blueberry Pokemon names, which I've sort of, some of these have been a little more stressful than they needed to be. So I think we're just gonna have to pick shit and not overthink it. Okay, so we currently have Hassel's Arctibax. Actually, I can just go one at a time. So we have Wahohoi, Emotion, or Destiny. Thinking about calling this Emotion or Destiny is interesting. Actually, yeah, we'll keep it on them. Okay. Although Wahohoi is kind of funny. Okay, let's do a save, actually, before we even touch these, because if I fuck something up and need to reset, we don't lose 45 minutes of renaming. Jesus Christ, I've been live for 45 minutes. Excuse me. Let's see. You know, maybe we just go Wahohoi. It's just a funny name. Okay. We'll skip it for a sec. Draden's Duraludon, we got Drayster, Chair, Bud. Chair being like a line he references, and Bud is just something he calls a lot. I think Draden's Drayster is just so funny. Okay, we're going Drayster. We got the Dunsparce. Larry's the Dunsparce, which we have Lemon, Paycheck, or Business. Something about Paycheck and Business are so funny to me over Lemon. Because it makes it sound so serious for what's a Dunsparce. What would I prefer, though? I think Business. Okay, I'll come back in a sec, but I'm leaning Business. Salvatore's Alolan Meowth. So we had Adored Hui, Femme, and Wife, because he always references his wife, which is terrible, but... Femme is kind of funny, F-E-M-M-E. And it works, because otherwise it's Salvatore's Femme, otherwise it's Salvatore's Adored Hui. I think I'm gonna go to Wife. We'll come back in a sec. Snubble, we decided on Pillow. Combi, we were debating, okay, did Combi, Pastry, Sweetie, or Cupcake? Cupcake, she vaguely references. Pastry's probably a little... I think Cupcake's a cute name. I mean, it is a B, which isn't the most logical, but... Okay. Magnemite. Iono's Magnemite. I was going between Who's a What's It and Mr. Walksabout. Last time I got rid of Mr. Walksabout and decided on Who's a What's It. I think I might actually prefer Mr. Walksabout, which is also funny because it floats. Okay, let's do Mr. Walksabout. For you. Okay, that's one we've struggled with. We have Nemona's Paldea and Tauros. I had Tutorial, Champion, Treasure, Challenge, Journey, Baddie. Some of these are more related than others. If we're being... Nemona's Tutorial is funny, given she gives a lot of the tutorials, but it's kind of a boring name. Champion... Nemona's Champion, I mean, like, doesn't work as well. Nemona's Treasure is probably what I'm leaning toward. Nemona's Challenge, I don't think makes as much sense. Nemona's Journey, it doesn't make as much sense. Baddie, she only uses the word once, even though it's a cool name. Okay. Jacques Gulpin, we have Glutton and Gobbler. I think he specifically calls her a glutton and said it gobbles up all the berries. I don't know. Okay. We got Rockruff. We have the Watcher, Numbers, or Calculator. Okay. Hatchroom, we decided on Ambrosia. For Gita's Glimmet, it was Pinnacle, Beacon, or Brilliance. I think Pinnacle or Beacon is probably better than Brilliance. And then finally we had... I can just move you here for now, it's fine. Tyranno's Blitzel, which I guess this is going to stay with the shinies. But was Saffron, Veli, Blueberry, or Core? Tyranno's Veli doesn't make sense, but it is a goofy name, and it's in reference to Clavel. Okay, let's go back to the top real quick. Can't wait to do this all with the legendaries again. Hassel's Boy, Hassel's Emotion, Hassel's Destiny. Fuck it, let's just go Bohohoi, it's funny. I have to decide if I want caps or not for the second ones. I'm kind of just gonna vibe check this shit. I think I almost like the lowercase for ha and hoi. Bohohoi. Okay. That's him crying. Okay, next. Durlodon is gonna be called Drayster. Okay. The Dunsparce. I keep going back for business and paycheck. Let's just do business. Because this the Dunsparce means business. I'm not spelling that right. I love how I'm checking the word business. Nope. We got Salvatore's Alolan Meowth. I think we just name it Fem, which doesn't even really is funny. I'm just calling his Meowth his wife. I guess I should kind of double check this. Let me just go to Google Translate real quick. Like, if... Just because I'm curious, like, if I just want to see if this actually kind of works. Okay, it translates to woman, I guess. Well, it's still... Hassel's woman. What would wife translate to? I'm just curious. Okay, well, that's not a word he's used. Fuck it, let's do a Jord Hui then. Well, I mean, Fem. He says a Jord Hui so much. Okay, I'm gonna do a Jord Hui. Even though it doesn't really make sense, I don't think. Actually, real quick. Translates to today. Okay, I mean, grammatically calling it Hassel, or not Hassel's, Salvatore's today does not make sense. It makes even less sense. Although it also goes funny with me not knowing how to say it or like what it means, so it just sounds completely like it just adds to me not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about to name it that. Okay, fuck it. Let's just do a Jord Hui. I'm just gonna keep saying it like that. I don't care. I could look up how to pronounce it. I won't. Make sure I did this correctly. Ow, Jord. Cool. And then we have Nubble, which is just going to be Pillow. Combi. Combi's weird. I don't know what I want to do for it. Pastry Sweetie Cupcake. I think we do pastry. I just don't think cupcake works great for the bee. I don't know. Okay, not a paranoia. I'm spelling pastry correct, right? Jesus Christ, I have no confidence in myself. Okay, anyway. Magnemite, we're gonna name Mr. Walksabout. Mr. Walks. Oh, that doesn't fit. Okay, I guess we're doing Who's a What's It then. Let's try that. I did not consider that not fitting for some reason. What? Yeah, that just barely fits. Who saw what's it? I don't know. Who saw what's it? Okay, I want to really quickly confirm that this is spelled correctly as well. Iono quotes. WHOSAWHATSIT. Cool. Okay. What's it? Okay. We got Nemona's Pally and Tauros. I think we just go treasure. Because it's sort of like battling is her treasure in the treasure hunt. I mean, I could do champion as well. I could do tutorial. Do treasure. I'm not even gonna overthink it anymore. Glutton. Gobbler is such a funny name, though. Gobbler. Cool. Rockruff, I think we'll just be a little boring. Let's just go numbers for it. And then it works grammatically quite well with times numbers, given she's the math teacher. I don't know, it's still a cute little name for a dog. Hatchroom, we got Ambrosia, which is how he refers to the sweet Herba Mystica. Ambrosia. I'm saying Ambrosia. I don't know. It might be Ambrosia. Ambrosia. I don't know. I could be saying it wrong. It looks cool. That's all that matters. Glimmet was Pinnacle or Beacon. Beacon, I think the name Pinnacle is a little bit cooler, but I think Beacon fits Glimmet's like aesthetic nicely. Yes, I am confirming I'm spelling Beacon right. I have no confidence in myself. Cool. And then finally we have Johnny Blitzel. I don't know, I think Veli's kind of cute over Saffron, Blueberry, or Core. I kind of gone back and forth on all of them. I mean, Veli's a nickname. Or like, yeah, like a nickname, so I mean, calling it, be like saying if your dog was named Greg. It's Jim's Greg. I mean, it doesn't sound great when I put it like that, but I think we do Valiant. Okay, let me just read through these names and make sure I like them okay. Business. What am I? I'm like paranoid I'm spelling business wrong. Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine. Business, Beacon, Bohahoy, Numbers, Drayster, Ajured Hui, Gobbler, Treasure, Who's a What's It, Ambrosia, Pastry, Pillow, and Belly. Okay, cool. I think we just take it. We're not gonna overthink this anymore. Let me just kind of scoot a couple of these things up with what we still... So the only thing we need for the living dex that is not a legendary that I'd obtain through either a second playthrough or through Pokemon Home is the Dunsparce 3 segment, which I will eventually do probably. Okay, we gotta quickly go switch all these guys out. I think we'll do a quick then home transfer. And then we'll go from there. I don't think I'm going to reorganize the boxes today. I mean, I'll see. I think I want to go for the legendaries, and depending on how that goes, we can decide what we want to do from there. And then I also have to decide if I want to transfer any Pokemon back. Or not. Which would basically just be the Vivian or the Milcery. I have to look at the space we have. Oops, a little too far. Really silly and Bohohoy. Okay, that actually lines up funny. Funny well. Okay. Numbers. Rock and roll. Go the other way for this one. Got Drayster. Yeah, I probably could have evolved Gra, but I didn't because, oops. So, my bad. Sorry, Gra, you're getting moved over to Violet. Got Pillow. Bubby. Snububby and Gruffy did go pretty well together, but that's okay. Combi, we got Pastry and Lot of Holes. Okay. Might want to work on that name. Should have workshopped that a little more. Right now it's uncomfortable. What is Hetrim in this? I think I missed it. I probably did. Wait, is it DLC? It is. Okay, for some reason I didn't think it was. Who's a what's it? Wherever Who's a what's it be hiding? Who's a what's it zippy zap bop Phoenix Light. Okay, you know what? That actually works pretty well too. Just by accident with the other ones. Okay, Treasure is the normal Paleontaurus, which I think has perfect IVs if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't check while holding it, but that's okay. What the fuck are these names? Mild Bolern? Jesus Christ. Who let me nickname Pokemon? Now we got Gobbler. Which normally I probably would have named it the Gobbler. But it doesn't work grammatically. And then Blitzel I think will be staying here because it is shiny. These are all the guys going over to Violet. Let me kind of just organize this as best I can. The easier it is for me to transfer, the better. Cool. Now we just grab all these guys. Yeah, so we're gonna need a little more space for legendaries and stuff. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have space for Vivian. Or Milcery, unfortunately. We'll move those over to Violet. Depending if I want to do that now. I might keep them in home for now. Purely because Purely because I think I'm gonna do something with them sooner or later, hopefully. It's a shame that I can't. It's a shame that I can't keep them in Scarlet. We just don't really have the box space because of the mix of the living decks, and more importantly, to be honest, the teammates. The fact that we have 2 boxes for teammates instead of like half a box. And a decent bit of shinies, and we're probably gonna keep getting shinies. I mean, eventually I might have to switch shinies out for the living dex mons or something. If we get too many, or I just have to transfer some to Home or Violet or something. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Alright, we gotta connect to Scarlet first. We gotta move them to Violet. Or move them to Home, then move them to Violet. Which if we keep the Vivian and the Milcery in here, it saves a step. Whoop-de-doo. Yep. And yeah, those are the... I mean, I could do the reorganizing now. Maybe I do and just get that off my chest plate. As annoying as that's gonna be. That probably will make my life easier. Oh yeah, and speaking of Violet, we'll probably do some stuff in Violet, too, with the Blissey raids this weekend. Because I want to power up a couple Pokemon that I can use for raids to get some Hero Mystica. Because I do want a shiny hunt on the account, if possible. I thought we had a Scarlet 2-box. Am I dumb? I think I'm just dumb. Maybe maybe I just literally capped it last time and was like, oh, I'm gonna need to make a Scarlet 2-box, and I didn't actually make one. I'm gonna assume that's what happened. Okay, we have extra space in this game. Scarlet 2, Scarlet 1, Scarlet 2. Perfect. Okay, you know, let's see about doing the Pokedex shit, as tedious as it may be. Pokemon Scarlet, Violet, Pokédex. Okay. And then I could also even just pull up Kitakami and Blueberry. Most of it's in order. There's just a few things that we missed. And I'll do a quick check and all that jazz. So we'll see. But yeah, no, I mean, the dex is coming along nicely. Only took us an hour and 10 minutes to get through all the nicknames. We still have to nickname Legendaries down the road. Then we'll deal with that when we get there. Okay. So I think for now I'm gonna temporarily move these guys to here. Okay, so 340 and 138. I believe in the teal mask. I thought Arcanine showed up. Ah. It does. Okay. So I think we put it there. It doesn't show up in Blueberry. It does in the Scarlet and Violet decks, but I think we put it in the teal mask decks. Okay. Oh wait, I mean, I was debating what I wanted to do with these. because of that. I feel like because regular Growlithe and Arcanine show up in the teal mask, that's where we should put it. Because that feels like the surrogate spot, so to speak. But I could technically leave it without the Hisuian Pokemon. I want to put it there, I think, though. Okay. Okay, so we did this. We're going to move over a shiny box as well, because we need more space to work with. Because we got to also move all these guys over. And then I'm going to just, like, straight up move everybody down a bit. Because I think that'll make this a lot easier to do it this way to make the space. So the first thing we need is, like, what, 138, we said? Okay, I'm being stupid. Was Basculin. I'm pretty sure where we need our first 2 spots. Although I guess before I do stuff, I can confirm better there. And then, yeah, I don't know exactly what's going to happen in terms of how I organize the Pokemon not in the Dexes. I'm not sure if I want to categorize them by, like, Legendary versus Hisuian Mons versus other or whatever. I'm not really sure. Okay, this is actually, yeah, where we run into a mild thing. And that is the Legendaries in Teal Mask. Okay, I think for the moment, put them in the place. Oh yeah, ooh. I just realized Ursaluna's here technically, but I think Blood Moon, this would be technically Blood Moon Ursaluna's spot. Okay, I'm just gonna use these guys temporarily, and then I'll move them back. Just to, aid in the process. What am I missing? Yogi Oki and Ogerpon. I guess they don't really have to be in the right order here, so. But I will anyway. Okay, see, we did miss Ogerpon slot here. I don't know how intensely I want to adjust some of this shit, to be honest with you. We might, I guess we kinda, I'm debating how much of this is worth it. I mean, it's, yeah, I guess we're just gonna. And then at some point, yeah, we also have to look at different forms and make sure we're not missing anything. And once we get everything in the right spot, I guess. I don't know, it's sort of weird to plan this out. Okay, what is missing in front of C-Dot, if anything? I'll figure that out in a second. Okay, let's see. What's in front of C-Dot? Antler, no. Mamoswine? Okay, so I just had an unnecessary space. Which actually kind of fixes the issue temporarily until we run into a different problem, but... which I know is going to come up right when we hit to Koraidon and Miraidon. Which comes right after these two. Okay. Oop, wrong direction. Ah. Go find those two then. Where's my Koraidon and Miraidon for temporary reasoning? Itsy bitsy Koraidon, whip up the water spout. Alright. Just need to be flipped. And we're back to the out of order problem again. I did not make a spot for Sui and Arcanine, which is partially why we're doing it this way. When we readjust, we will fix it, hopefully, and I won't forget again. And then, I think the only thing we don't have currently that I would want in the living decks, outside of the legendary issue, would be 3-segmented Dunsparce, and I can just use our shiny Dunsparce as a buffer until I bother to get that, which I don't know when that'll happen. Eventually, sooner or later. Trademark. Oh, see me. Why did I do 2 there? Oh yeah, and at some point I'll have to go through and just do a quick check if any of these guys had titles that I didn't know about. You know, it probably isn't really that worth it, but I will. Trademark. But yeah, no, I could definitely see how for space, switching out guys with shinies would be effective. Plus I could see how many Pokemon we have in total as shinies. Although it'd be hard to do that because I'd lose track of them, but whatever. It just seems like a lot of effort. Yeah, I mean, I could always remove part of the living decks if need be, but it is nice to have access to any Pokemon that I want to have access to at any given moment. Just to power them up for Terra Raids or whatever the reasoning may be. What a clever name with Red Dug Trio. It is funny seeing the names that I give to Pokemon. And, like, I come back a few months later and it's just like, what was I doing? And some of them I really like. So, you know, pros and cons. Okay, I think I did technically already miss somebody. Electros. But it's part of the shtick. Because I'm kind of going forward and then backwards to figure this all out, as painful as it may be. Just gets tiring hitting the fucking minus button. Like, I like that there's a hotkey for it. I don't have to, like, do, like, the LR shit a bunch to get to the right thing, but it ends up being, like, more, uncomfortable to do. Where is Basculin supposed to be? Because if I'm close, I will actually remember to put it in the right spot, hopefully. 138, okay. Oh yeah, this is where, Dunsparce goes. Go get the Dunsparce for a second. Glad I caught that. Almost missed it. And then Basculin is right behind Gulp and Swallow. Oh, then I think there's actually nothing in this Goodra slot. I think I was just dumb. It goes Belly Bolt, Gudra, Krogunk. Yeah, okay, this was just an empty spot that just showed up one day. That's just how it goes. Level 5. And then we'll just kind of see how everything lines up. If everybody lines up nicely, and I mean the evolutions, it's never going to line up perfectly, unfortunately. Sometimes it works out line by line nicely, and other times it doesn't. So it'll show up how it shows up. Okay, Gulpin and Swalot. Where was it? There you go. Basculin. It looks like we're gonna do red first and then blue. Woo! We got those back in place. And then this is just pretty much the rest of it. I guess I don't really need to move all these, but I will because I'll go through and double check we have everything that we, you know, need to have for the living decks. I'm not missing any forms. I mean, there are gender diffs. Like, I mean, there are some where okay, there are cases where there's gender diffs, but they're very minimal, so I don't care. And then there's cases where they're so-so. I mean, there's like the Combi gender diff. Like, I don't think I really need one, but like if Howdon's noticeable enough, that's all kind of arbitrary, just based off what I decide in the moment. So okay. Just like, do I find the alternate form or gender diff interesting enough to include? Oh, Alolan Raichu. Where am I putting that? I think that's just going to go at the end with the other guys. I think. That feels weird. Because but like, that is the best place to put it, I think, unfortunately. I don't know. And then, yeah, I mean, I opted not to put all the Vivian in one spot here, because I kind of wanted to just have them all in a box on their own. I mean, it's going to be the same with the Alchemy stuff. For 2 boxes, probably, in that case. Thankfully, Spin does not in the game, no. Obviously, I would not go for a Respin to pattern, probably. Okay, now I mean I'm kind of just being pointless here, but whatever. Cool! Okay, that's all that. Let me see if I spot anything that I think is worth caring about. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, the Uberquad. Like, there's some of these that are just weird. It's hard to know where to put them, the alternate forms and stuff. Like, I want to put them where they are in the decks, but it just doesn't always work. I mean, I could. I really could. Maybe I should, to be honest. I think the only thing that's not Hisuian that I need to worry about fitting in, I guess technically the Galarian Birds, but that's far enough away that I don't care, would be Alolan Raichu. Everything else is Hisuian, which means I can figure it out. Okay. Fuck it, let's do that. I'm changing my mind slightly on this. Also, should I just assume everything's in the right order? 1, 2, 3. I mean, like, it should all be. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. I mean, I guess if there's I mean, if there's something in the wrong order, it would probably just be like two mons were like evolution lines or something were flipped. In which case, I could just, if I find it down the road, I fix it, and if I don't find it, then who cares? Okay, and then we just gotta pay attention to Electros. Okay, cool. I'm down for this. Yeah, I think we'll have time to catch at least a legendary mon today, but I'm not sure how many. Okay, so we gotta keep an eye out. So the first thing to care about is... the only thing that we need to worry about, I think, is Electros. That's the only thing we're missing, because these two I can figure out when the Growlithe and Poe come up. Okay. So we have to keep an eye out for like Cloyotzer and Toxapeck and Dragulge. And I do need to pay attention for regional forms of any type that I know are available to transfer or just in this game that I did not put in their spot. Because yeah, I think they should be with their original Pokemon. It just makes more sense to me. So, and then yeah, I'll just keep an eye out if there's any other forms that I spot that I was missing. I really don't think there are. I mean, worst case, I have to go back and reorganize a bunch of shit, but I'm gonna pretend that it's not an issue. Okay, so this is the first one coming up is going to be a Alolan Raichu. We just got to leave an empty slot for it. And hopefully we actually obtain one. Boom, okay. And then this goes to the next line. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I was considering would be to have the first box be empty. I did that in Sword and Shield so that if Mons went there, they wouldn't go into the living decks and like the weird gaps that I had. But I'm gonna trust it'll be fine. I think, because I don't even know if I have the extra box to really spare for that. Unfortunately, so. Okay, so Hisuian Lilligant is gonna need a spot here. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess Hydrapple and Poe are kind of a weird one. I think those will keep where they are in the decks. Yeah, I think so. They're kind of a weird case. But I think that's the right call. Okay, triple checking. There's only 4 Squawkabilly forms, right? This would be the best time to confirm that. There are. It's listed as green, blue, yellow, white on Pokemon DB. Lovely. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we gotta keep an eye out for anything like Stantler, Teddiursa, etc. And we'll go from there. Oh, the Meowths ended up on one line. Oh, the Flabébés are gonna get broken up again, though. Rest in pieces. And there's not like an easy fix for that, I don't think. It's not like I just rotate. I mean, I could technically move Torkoal's positioning. Just to make things look nice. And given the sheer amount of them... I mean, I could do that. I did that with Rotom a little bit in Legends Arceus. To make it all line up nice for them. Especially because I had the alphas as well. I'm kind of saying... You know what? Fuck it. I know it's going to put them out of order a little bit. But I kind of like them all being on the right line together. It's my little creative liberties, just to... But then it gets pulled away from Camerupton. It's worth it. Let's just be real, it's worth it. Oh, but that then... Oh, no, it splits up Diglett and Dugtrio. Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, but Numel and Camerupton, who cares? Yeah, I mean, it feels a little weird, but I think it just looks so much nicer like that. Oh, wait, it does split them up. Wow. Yeah, and I don't want to leave just like an empty spot for that. Okay, don't overthink it. You're just gonna make yourself anxious. Okay. Did I skip any? I hope I didn't miss any. Like I wasn't paying enough attention. I'm debating already going back. Oh, I can't make up my damn mind. And the other option, yeah, would be to just literally leave a gap somewhere. I didn't miss anything. I mean, I could technically cheese it and get like a male Combi, but that's so much effort. Because something else is just gonna get thrown off down the line anyway. Okay, let's do it Dex correctly, I think. Sure, just get the damn male Combi. Fuck it, let's just get the damn male Combi. Who cares? It's dumb. Okay, it's pointless. I can't decide. I know, I'm the worst. Okay. To be fair, this is nothing new. I'm Mr. Indecisive himself. We'll just let fate play out in the way that it does. I guess I could always technically come back and change it. It's a bit of a hassle, but that's the worst of it. Okay, so then we want to have a slot for Sliggoo and Hisui and Goodra. Then we start there. Okay, well I guess Eevee now is gonna get... I guess if this gets pushed back, Eevee ends up on the same page as well. Fuck it, let's get the damn male call. I'm so indecisive. Let me write that down. It's so funny to be like, oh yeah, we gotta have multiple forms for some of these guys. Let's get male Combi. I mean, it does have a significant enough difference that, I mean, may as well, I guess. Woo. Okay, that's fine for now. I love how much effort I have to put into this. I mean, the only other thing, too, I could see is if I switch the Meowth order. If I were to do that. Do I prefer that? I think I might prefer that, actually, over the way I had it. In the same way that I'm putting Sui and Sliggoo and Goodra at the end. I think that's the good call. And funny enough, this actually does kind of line up a lot more evolution lines, it looks like, than it removes. Like, it puts them on the same line and stuff, I mean. Although here it fucks stuff up. As in, Oricordio's not on the same spot, but it puts these guys back in the same spot. I think it does more good than harm. To do it this way. As obnoxious as it may be. Yeah, like it puts the Alolan Raichu down a row, but it moves the Mousehole line together. Like, I don't know. You win some, you lose some. That's just kind of how this all works out usually, though. Oh no, Azuro's gonna be all alone. Cool. And there goes Mailcombi there. Okay. Oh, what a nothing burger. I guess it moves these guys out of order now, but whatever. It puts Lucario in order. That's why it's like, yeah, as I keep saying, like, you win some, you lose some. It's the one nice thing about, like, kind of formulating your own decks, I guess, in a sense. Or, like, not going strictly by the deck's order, is you can make everything look a little bit prettier. But it's okay. I guess this puts all the Deerling in the... I think I want to do the 4 Deerling and then the 4 Sawsbuck. Right? Just for testing. Yeah, maybe I do it that way, actually. Not a huge thing. Yeah, I'm hoping I haven't missed any other things. Ah, there's one. Word here. And then Growlithe and Arcanine. And then Ursaluna. Cool. And yeah, we got the Tauros forms, we got male and female Litleo, or not Litleo, or Pyroar. Ah, and then we need spots for Hisuian, Zorua, and Zoroark. I'm not gonna do the 2 different types of Poltegeist and Sinistcha and all that shit. That just seems very unnecessary because that is like so subtle. And then you got male and female Indeedee. Excuse me. And yeah, we're not doing anything fancy with like Tentacool and Tentacruel because those are entirely different Pokemon, technically. Kleavor, ooh. Let's put Kleavor here. We gotta go move it, but... yeah, let's put Kleavor here, I think. I guess the Rayquaza too, then. Do we want... you can't see it in the sprite, unfortunately. But I guess that's kind of how we've been doing it, where we... I don't know if I like it as much that way, though. I mean, I guess some of this is kind of arbitrary, and I could always go back and change it if I really don't like it, I guess. What are we at? 299. Okay, we care about 341. Keep that in mind. Oh, the Rotoms are gonna get split up though. Oh well. Well, I guess it's just the or the regular form. At least the other ones are all together. I don't think there's anything I can cheese within a short distance, at least. Any noticeable gender diffs that I can think of? And I'm not gonna do fucking thinnest T and Poltergeist. That's just a waste of time. Okay, that's fine. I can live with it. At least the other Rotoms are together. All the forms are. I guess I really should do the Hippowdon. Sorry, I just keep seeing every other variant of things being sort of like the Shellos and the Gastrodon, or it's Shellos, Gastrodon, and not something else. Oh, wait. This is 340. This is where... Wow, we have just the right amount of space. Yikes. Okay. Oh, that's right, we already have the Swing Growth. Arcanine, I can go put those in place too, and that'll solve that a little bit. Okay, we don't have anything new we need to put in unless... Well, we're gonna eventually probably find another form-based mon... or like a Hisuian form thing or something, but... We'll cross that bridge when we get there. This gives me a chance to just sort of double check everything. Retest Fury, unfortunately not on the same line, but oh well. I could technically do the Wooper gender diff, but that seems kind of pointless to be honest, because it's just a difference in the number on its ear. I mean, I guess it's about as purposeful as Combee, but I mean, if there's something that really benefits from it, sure. But I don't think there is another case like that where there's like as many Pokemon as the Florges line, as well as like the evolutions. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, Cleavor gets moved then. Fuck, I did not think about Tauros. I mean, because I'm keeping Wooper and Quagsire here. Okay, let's move Cleavor. Maybe I should move those. Where is Clodsire and Co? Well, that would, yeah, I can't. If I do that, if I throw the 2 in, no matter how I set it up, it's gonna throw off the other shit. Because Tauros comes after. Although I do kind of want to keep things together. Okay, I say we dump the female Combee or the male Combee shtick, and we bring these other guys in order. Okay, we gotta do some work here. And then I think, because I think we do Wooper Quagsire, Wooper Clodsire. I like how the Wooper was named Whoopsies. That's so fitting. Okay, this is gonna suck to fix. Maybe we won't have time for a legendary today, but that's okay. If we don't, we don't. I mean, they're not going anywhere. Yeah, at least it puts the Tetsugiris all on the same line, I guess. Maybe I should just fucking reorder the decks a little bit, just like slight tweaks. I don't know, man. Maybe just to get everything on the same lines together to make it look nicer. It's such a dumb predicament to even, like, worry about in the slightest. But it is a predicament nonetheless of, you know, do I try to keep things on the same lines? I mean, like, I could technically just organize my own decks in the sense of, like, oh, I put all the pseudos together and shit, you know? Like there's ways to do it. I guess let's put Rotom in the all in the same... It's not gonna be the same row because Tauros is still coming up, but they'll be in the same section. So we're gonna have to do this entire process again for Tauros, I think. It is what it is. You know, that's what happens when you make decisions last second. Where is Tauros, even? There it is. You know, you live and you learn. I don't know what I'm gonna learn from this, but you live and you learn. Just sort of part of the process of being cool and then changing your mind in a week. No. This is why you legally should never change your mind. Legally? Sure. Okay, we don't actually have the space to be able to even put the Tauros here yet. Otherwise it fucks something else up, so we're just gonna ignore it. Which sucks for me. There probably was a better way to do this, but I'm not good enough at my job to do this. I don't get paid. So it's not a job. If you want to pay me, no. Oh, but this Yepo waits all these guys too. Okay, whatever. Yeah, just go with it. Just go with it. Don't even think about it. It is what it is. Not everything needs to line up perfectly. Not everything can line up perfectly. Without, you know, doing shit. Without getting a little funky with it. We're almost there, probably. And then we have to do it again with Tauros, but we'll get to that stage when we get to it. Whew. Should have named this stream nicknaming Pokemon and organizing my box, not catching legendaries. Oops. To be fair, I didn't really intend to do this today. I just was like, I should just get it over with. And get it over with I am. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll have to see about going a little out of deck sort to make everything look pretty. It is sort of a strange dilemma that I never quite know how to deal with. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But it's like, I like the pretty visual, I guess, of it all. I mean, it would still be a full living dex, it would just be in a slightly different order than the traditional living decks. There we go. Oh wait, let's flip these. Thumb is getting tired. Happened last time we did a bunch of organizing. Actually, wait, we can just shift everything over to make room for Boros, can't we? Okay, that works. Up, Dondozo gets to go Tatsugi right now, for what it's worth. I don't think it's worth much, but hey. Yeah, because I'm also like, I don't know how much like shifting around to make everything work is worth it. Because sometimes you have things set up in different boxes and lines, and I don't. There's not a good way to go about fixing that, I don't think. At least not that I know of. Like, we got all the Rotom forms, right? No. Yeah, we did. And, like, that would be a funny thing to realize I fucked up. Funny in a painful way, that is. I probably did this, like, so inefficiently, if I'm being real. And, it is what it is. Fuck, I didn't consider Geodude. I guess we put them by each other as well. Ah, because of Alolan Geodude and being in two separate DLCs. Fucking Christ, dude. Who would have thought a living dex would give you this many complications? Just the most random, stupid decisions to have to make. Oh boy. Because yeah, it sucks when there's certain mons that aren't in a dex. I can't even have all of them on the same page. No. Okay, where's Tauros? We'll put regular Tauros first. Okay. Where were we? We were right over here. Cool. Make sure I'm not missing much. Fuck, but then that goes back to the whole Dipplin Hydrapple thing. Would pushing it back more help? It would be 2 for that. That would realign these guys, huh? Would pushing 2 back fuck up any other big things? No. You know what? I think we progress right now as is, and we can come back later. But then there's Geodude anyway. Okay, is there anything that's actually in between Mortar and Blitzel? No. Okay, cool. I can clear up some spots here. This will make this a little easier. Okay, hang on. I make my life harder than it needs to be. It's all a process. You know how it be. Or you don't. I don't know. There's probably people who are like, who gives a shit? It works either way. I'm starting to doubt my decisions, if I'm being honest. Okay, hang on. What would I... Would we remove all the alternate forms then? And like alternate evolutions? And they wouldn't be... They'd just be at the end? They're not in the main game? Real quick, how are like... Do these have the same numbers? 2, 13, 2... Okay, these don't have numbers. So they're not considered same thing. They're considered their own thing. Okay, maybe we go back. Oh, deluded Chris. Oh wait, these two go first. It's gonna have to get moved out of here for the moment. I've changed my mind again. I know, I'm the worst. You know what? It's fine. I kind of had to see it visually and think about it and really just soak it all in to know how exactly I wanted to handle this. And the correct answer is, I don't fucking know! So yeah. Truth be told, there's not really a good answer. No matter what I do, I'm probably gonna have a doubt about it. Even if I did National Dex Order, I'd run into the same problems, so... I think we go back to what our general original plan was. Ooh. And we just suck it up! And it is what it is! Which brings me back to the Combi thing, but I think we just ignore it entirely, and we go exactly how the Dex Order would put it, with Hisuian, Arcanine, and Graveler not even being in any of the Dexes. But then how does that work with fucking Alolan guys, Geodude and Graveler and shit? Yeah, Meowth and Berserker then don't count, which I put them here. No, I think we gotta do it the other way. Fucking Christ, okay. I'm probably driving everyone insane. Don't worry, nobody watches you anyway. They don't care. Okay. You know what? You live and you learn. I just keep saying that as like a coping mechanism. Like, you know, everyone makes mistakes. You shouldn't be upset for the sheer amount of time you wasted on this entire fucking thing. And then I have to make space. Oh my god, I have to make space for these guys then too. Okay. We'll work at it. We'll make it work. Yeah, there's definitely no legendaries today. What just happened? Why is there? Okay, hang on. I didn't leave a space for Lilligant. Woo! I'm in an endless sort of hell of my own creation, and because I'm an idiot, living dexes are impossible to organize, because there's no consistent measure for these guys. I really do it to myself. When I get a little in Raichu, I have to see if there's like a unique title I can get for beating the Elite Four in that game with it. 'Cause that'd be a pretty cool title to have. I mean, in the same way that like Pokemon that come from Hisui, you can get the exclusive like photo title for them. Okay, none of these guys have evolutions that I need to account for, correct? I don't think so. Okay. No spot for Alolan Raichu, or spot for Alolan Raichu. Spot for Hisui and Lilligant. I hope I'm not missing anything else. Ligyu and Gudra. Okay, I think everything's back to where it should be, minus Diplin. Oh wait. We were moving stuff, yeah, that's right. Which will open up slots, and then we'll go from there. Oh my god, excuse me. My thumb is getting tired. Okay, we're gonna ignore the golem issue for a moment. Like, it's so hard to be consistent, even in my own, like, living text. Which is such a strange, unexpected problem to encounter. But hey. That's just how it be. Okay, we'll move you temporarily to there, I think. Oop, too far. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going until we get to, Diplin. Every time we do this, like, some things work out great and some things don't. Should we? Nah, I guess we do it that way. Yeah, like every time some Pokemon end up in a better spot lineup-wise with like their evolution lines and some don't. Yeah, the Tatsugiris are gonna get split up again. So I'm like, damn it, maybe, who knows, maybe going forward in big games like this, I just make my own fucking decks as I go, damn it, no. Or I just let it be, however, and just keep the evolution lines together. It wouldn't really be a living dex per se. I mean, it would be all the Pokemon needed for a living dex. Although, having an actual living dex makes it easier to tell what you're missing. So, fuck poo-poo butt. I think my brain is deteriorating a little bit, if I'm being completely honest. Is this how Alzheimer's patients, like, start reorganizing their Pokemon boxes too many times? That'd be the funniest way to accidentally offend somebody. Be like, my grandma had Alzheimer's. How fucking dare you? I mean, to be fair, that shit's scary. And I feel bad for anyone who has to go through it. I make it sound like they, like, stubbed their toe. Oh yeah, anyone who has to experience Alzheimer's for a day, it's really terrible. Let's get off this subject before I say even more offensive, stupid things. Wouldn't want the left coming after me trying to cancel me now, would we, honey dear? Those liberals always trying to cancel good people who only say slurs and do Nazi salutes at the Trump rally. Who are also billionaires and the richest person on earth. I could be talking about anybody. There's no way to know who. No, it's not even worth trying to guess. Elon Musk did a fucking Nazi salute at the on live television and suffer no repercussions. Elon Musk is a Nazi. Anyway, where is the Upland line at? Oh wait, sorry, allegedly. Just in case, you know, I don't know, he has money, he could sue me. I don't know why he would, but he seems petty. Allegedly. That'd be the funniest thing. He's like, oh yeah, you called him a Nazi. That wasn't slander or anything. You said he might be petty? Get sued, asshole. This is what my my life has become. I really hope I didn't fuck something up somewhere in here. If I did, I won't notice, hopefully, until later. And I will just fix it then. How did I get to 3? Something's not right here. I feel like. Did I skip somebody? God, I hope not. I'm like, I thought I was really only supposed to have 2 spaces. Something might be wrong. Hope not. Why do I have 3 spaces? I'm only adding 2 Pokemon. Where the fuck even are they? There they are, okay. Oh, my alarm's going off and I don't have any way of knowing where I went wrong. So we're just gonna have to continue, I think. I think I skipped something somewhere. It's gonna be one of those things I think we just fix it if we find it down the road. Once we get all like the Hisuian Mons in. This has just been such like a spring. I didn't even get to do the Terra fucking shards things on my teammates. I was supposed to do that too. Oops. So, yeah, there's that. And maybe I'll try to do it tomorrow before we do the terror raids, hopefully. I mean, I don't know how long it'll take me. I mean, if I cap out, it's not really a huge issue. Just trying to, like, maximize productivity, I guess, or, you know, minimize wasted supplies. Okay, we're just about where we need to be. And we only have one weird space that I don't know where it came from. Let's go find Hydrapple. Ooh, I went too far. I was just kind of mashing. Okay, well, I guess we just kind of look and see if we can find where this weird space came from. I'm guessing a Pokemon evolution somehow just got, like, skipped over when I was moving stuff, because I was just kind of going quick. Funny enough, this put these guys in order. I don't know how that worked out, but it did. Assuming I'm not missing something in this brief window, or that I already missed something. God, I hope I didn't. Can my indecisiveness not bite me in the ass for once, please? No, no? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. One problem solved, a different created. Now the deerling are all messed up. Feeling Saw's book don't line up. Oh well. I'm like actively just trying my best to see if I skip something. Yeah, I don't know where this extra space came from, and that is quite concerning if I'm being honest. But I think at this point I'm getting a little too brain fried to really notice where. So we'll see. We'll see if we notice it. Maybe it'll all work itself out and it really won't matter. Or I just, you know, hopefully I'm overlooking some little thing that I just, for whatever reason, didn't account for. I'm like skimming each page as I go. Oops, some evolution lines ended up getting in nice spots, others got put in worse. I'm like, what have I fucked something up somewhere. I just know it. I'm like paranoid as hell. But I don't know where. Well, hopefully if whatever I did wrong wherever, it is an easy fix. Or I didn't make a mistake and I'm just worried about nothing. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Damn, I did not expect to be doing this for so long today. It's been like 2.5 hours. It's been like 2 hours and 50 minutes of just pure, like, filtering and organizing and shit. Okay. Something went wrong. I know something had to have gone wrong, right? What am I missing? Sorry, I'm like, I have to... Okay, I don't have to have made a mistake, but it feels like I did. I mean, I guess if I did, I'll find it. Wait, does that mean... Oh my god, I just realized that means Basculin and Basculegion should be here! Dude! Oh my god! I'm in hell! I'm in a hell of my own creation! I should have just left it! Fuck me! Silly! I don't think I have the patience to fix it anymore today. I'm gonna be honest with you. My fingies are too tired. My brain is too fried. I mean, I should just fix it, shouldn't I? Okay, let's move these guys out of here for a sec. As well as the Alolan. Do we need to... Where's Glimmer? Glimmer and Muck. Those also need to be moved, don't they? That's not main game, is it? Where are regular Grimer and Muck? Okay, where are the Alolan ones? Galarian Slowpoke, Diglett, Dugtrio. Oh my gosh! The longer this goes on, the more problems I find. Okay, no, I think we gotta... Okay, I think we have to... Okay. I could just reset. It's gonna lose a lot of progress, obviously, but I think it'd be faster. But then we also still have to remove guys. Because that means then we should technically be removing the Alolan and, like, Meowth line and the Galarian Meowth line. Man, this is just the biggest lose-lose, huh? I mean, the other alternative is that if there isn't an otherwise a spot, we put him next to it. But given, like, these two have an actual deck spot, I mean, in a sense, Alolan Golem and shit kinda have their own deck spot. I mean, not really. Because they're, I mean, even in like Pokemon TV, they're listed as the normal ones. No, Grammar and Muck are normal game, I just remember now, yeah. Wow, what a strange problem to run into. Oh god, that means that Alolan, the Ninetales line needs to go here. And then wherever Sandslash is needs to go there. Okay. Let's just fucking pull all these guys out. And I am gonna do the best I can here to not lose my mind. And I might have to stop, to be honest, and come back. These two need to be moved now. These 5 need to be moved. To be honest, I'm sure there's something else I'm missing. Okay, let's scoot everybody up here. Excuse me. Who would have thought that I would have turned this into a big-ass headache? Okay, to be fair, I mean, the way the DLC dexes work, instead of like combining or something, is what kind of turned this into a headache. But whatever. At least they're all on the same page. I mean, those two are now... the Hitmons are all split up now, but whatever. Whew. My head is actually starting to get, like, tired as fuck, or, like, I'm getting, like, the miniest headache. Thankfully not a big one, but a mini one. I'm doing the wrong number of things. That's slowing me down, and oh, I need to be efficient. I mean, having the legendaries in here does make this a little easier. In terms of just like general placeholders. Wait, does that mean Blood Moon Ursaluna needs to be next to Ursaluna? I guess it does, huh? What a fucking mess, man. And it's like entirely my own fault, and I think I'm just over time making it significantly worse. I mean, okay, here are the options. I reset. We pretend none of this ever happened. No, let's just commit. Fuck it. I don't know. You know what? I could go back and change it again if my lawyers advise me to. It's all kind of arbitrary. I don't know. I'm so indecisive. Okay. It's hard to tell what is like the greater good versus the worse off. Maybe I should just reset. Because I'm like, what? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I struggle because I don't know what I want to do then, like, with, like, the Alolan... Like, the Persian and the Meowth are throwing me the fuck off right now. It feels weird to not just keep them next to each other. But it's like, yeah, like, that doesn't show up in a different spot. But they're obtained in this game. Like, I guess part of it is, like, I can't obtain regular Ursaluna or regular... Let's just... Okay, maybe not. Let's pick Wordier, for example. I cannot obtain Wordier in any capacity in this game without transferring from another game. How do I account for that? Do I put it in a different spot? I mean, I guess. But then there's like Ursaluna, where I guess we just leave Blood Moon Ursaluna where it is, and we keep Ursaring as is. Okay, let's just stick the course. Fuck it. It's just hard to know what to do. I keep saying it, but there's not a actual good solution that I can think of. So we all just have to suffer. But then it's like, it's weird to have... It feels like, yeah, like the Alolan form should still be in the terrarium, because that's where I first encounter them. I think we just reset. I'm to be honest with you. I think that's the easiest solution. Because we saved when we didn't do anything since we opened it back up from home. That is like an hour and a half gone down the drain, but you know what? I had to visually see it all, I think, to know. To know what I needed. Yeah, I might be determined. I get Alolan, I get the Meowths in Paldea still, so I can get technically Wooper and Quagsire, but the other Persian and like in Berserker are not in the decks anywhere. Well, these guys are. I mean, I guess the Arcanine thing becomes a little weird because there's a spot for it in the Teal Mask. I guess that's where I put them. I probably have to just call it good here, unfortunately. And I think... Yeah, it's like then I kind of like I'm tempted to put an Alolan Raichu spot, which like doesn't work out. I think that, yeah, it's like those weird things where, like, yeah, like a Alolan Raichu feels out of place no matter where I put it. I think those are, like, there's, like, a few of those that are really fucking me up. Oh, I gotta move all the Legendaries back. Oops. That's okay. But there are, like, a few out-of-place things that I just can't, like, wrap my head around what to do with. I'm gonna just move these guys temporarily, too, because I can. Okay, let's just put the Legendaries in place. I'll even do the Indigo Disc ones, because fuck it, even though I don't need to. I don't think we have time to keep fucking around with this, unfortunately. Much as I would love to desperately. Where's Catching Fire? There you are. Yeah, as much as I would love to do this, I do kind of need to go to bed. Unfortunately enough for me. Okay, so this goes Gouging Fire, Raging Bull, Iron Crown, Bolda, Terrapagos, Wakawake, Isles, Patcheron. Okay. Then we need you, and where's Fizz? You. Okay. Do we have the space for that right now? I'm not sure. I think we are gonna have to move all these guys just down. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're committing to this even though I shouldn't. Whatever. I need some closure here, I think. It's a shame I had to kind of drive myself mad to get to this point. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And I think, yeah, in the case of Alolan Raichu, I'm just gonna put it somewhere. Okay. Get the order of these guys right. I guess I don't literally need to lock everything in this instant. Where's Fez? Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Nah. Well, I mean, okay, I could kind of get everything set up in such a way that my life will be easier tomorrow if I want to come back to this. Where does Arcanine go? I think I put it in this spot for now, if I'm being honest. So it goes right after Volta, Sinish, whatever you want to call him. I think we put him there for the moment. They go right here. And then I don't believe anything is supposed to go by C dot here. I think it's just an awkward error spot. Correct. Just be Mammoth Swine, yep. I don't know, man. I've been like... I think it's just sort of kicked in just how absurd this whole situation has been. Like, I had it, I think, and then I spent too much time fucking with it. You know what? For ease, should we, like, separate... deck? Nah, I can't really do that. I mean, I can... Okay, let's just leave it for now. So it should be Miraidon... Koraidon, Miraidon, yeah. Miraidon, Miraidon. And then everything else up to it should be okay. I think we're gonna leave the gap in the front, and then I will come back tomorrow with the game plan for how I want to handle these like weird little cases. Because yeah, as I said, there's not like a great solution, and I might just feel it off of vibes. We'll see. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out for Rhaegar and shit for Electros. And then I gotta figure out where Basculin goes again. And this way, like, everything is kinda lined up. And we can go from there. Who would have thought this started because of a male-female combi debate? No. Oh wait, okay. They should go right after launcher, it looks like. Yes, okay. Hey, imagine Super Smash Bros. Characters in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and Sprigatito evolves into Floragato and then into Smash Groudon, and Incineroar looks away, pulls out his phone and looks up. Is it morally acceptable to have feelings for your friend's Pokemon because both Incineroar and Meowscarada are Cap? What? What? So, which one wants to bone which one? Is that the hypothetical that one of them wants to fuck the other one? Did I get that? Oh wait, where does Basculin go? It's like 100 and something, I think, right? Right? Okay, I should just control F it. Let's just save myself the sanity. It is... Oh yeah, right before Gulpin. Yeah, you know? Hey, if they want to bone... I mean, I'm assuming they're two legally consenting Pokemon. Then they could do what they want to do, you know? I hope this helps? But I guess if one of them doesn't want to do it, then they can't, because that would not be consent, and consent is important. This just turns into a sexual education stream. Not a sex education, a sexual education. Which, you know what? I can't, man. My brain's fried. I've been organizing this box for way too long today. And, basically getting nowhere because I keep changing my mind on how I want to handle it. Also doing a playthrough Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I'm adamant and I act super positive to Diamond Clan members and negative to Pro Clan members, especially Irida. That sounds kind of fun. In which ways? Like, how do you go about that? Or is it just sort of just like the general role play of it all? We probably are coming up on Gulp and Cove pretty soon, I presume. Oh yeah, I guess if we probably should see about switching around some of the ways we lined up these evolution lines a little bit. Thankfully that does not require new space. Wait, we passed it on first. Okay, hang on. We need the 3 segment spot. Let me go grab my other. Here's my teammate. Cool. 138 is Pascal. Okay. And then there's, I think this is just a weird gap that showed up that was not supposed to be there, right? Yeah. Oh, that actually makes things a little easier. In terms of lining stuff up. For now. Okay, well, it's gonna get uneasy again. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so Basculin should go right here. Lavita keeps asking me to help with his Pokedex. I have important time and client business to attend to. Nah. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna get the rest of this done, and then I'll call it for the night. And I think we'll come back and figure out how exactly I want to sort everything out from there. Cause yeah, I some of this I just have to kind of sit on, I think, and decide. Yeah, well, we'll have to sit on and decide what we want to do. I mean, at least we have a lot of the gaps filled in. So it makes it a little easier to move stuff around without missing stuff right now. At least unless I decide I want to fill in those, or make more gaps, I guess, but that's a me problem. And then we have also a little bit of space to work with. Because we're going to have to basically move everything backwards now, once everything is lined up right. So hopefully that'll give us enough space to not drive ourselves insane. If it isn't, well, we'll go from there. I'm not sure even what I'm leaning toward. I think I'm leaning toward just doing it on a case-by-case basis and saying fuck it, to be honest. And just letting it go how it goes. Yeah, I mean, we have a little wiggle room of space, but it's not that much. You convinced me to laugh at that. But yeah, so everything is filled in. I mean, there's a few spaces that, the Dunsparce needs to be figured out, and the legendary spots, some of them need to be figured out. But other than that, we're in an okay spot. If I don't do any changes, yeah, we just scoot everything forward by 4 and call it a day. If not, we go from there. I mean, I guess ideally we don't add more than 6 Pokemon to keep all the boxes nice in line. I mean, I guess actually if we go over, we just don't put these guys in. It's fine too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how I want to handle a lot of it. I'll just move these guys temporarily. We'll just slap somebody in the party. Yeah, let's just sort of have this a little nice. Because we took out all the... Or not all, but most of the legendaries. Cool. Okay, yeah, so I mean... I really don't know. I guess what's going to be problematic for me are yeah, like Alolan Raichu, Suin Lilligant, Wordeer, Saluna, stuff like that. I'll have to sit on it. I might have to consider. I mean, I could kind of consider what was initially able to be transferred from home versus what was added later. I know, like, yeah, like Zacian and Zamazenta probably were added later because they're not catchable in this game. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. Tomorrow, yeah, we'll probably focus on a bunch of Terra Raid stuff, probably in both Scarlet and in Violet. We'll have to figure it out. I don't know. I'll make the most of it. I guess with Violet, I could just do the thing where I connect to the online once and then don't get rid of the Blissey raids until I'm satisfied, which would make things a little less time constraining between the two games. But I don't know. Okay, I gotta call it good. It's getting really late, so that'll wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm sure to get tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.